guys took off, left the girls, you know, with the baby, and we just
when do we get out of here?
Situation, and it shouldn't be that way. Now, you can still do it.
22.
What you can do is leave states.
25.
Just go live in Texas or something, and I'm not going to hunt you down. It's not worth going.
I'm on my third video.
That's what they do. That's what they do. Or Florida, or Oregon. I know a woman that had 3 kids. Her husband ran off with his secretary and went to Florida. She raised all 3 of those kids herself. Struggled like crazy, and he's a bum. And didn't help at all. He married another one, had another couple kids with her, and there it is. But he never sees the first 3. So, but anyway, you know what that means. So there's a lot of situations out there that's bad. But try to make it work. Try your best to make it work. See marriage counselors if you have to. If something starts coming out, Christian counselors preferably, but that's up to you. That's a personal choice you have to make. And because sometimes other counselors will give you some advice that's not really too morally structured, but you'd have to do what you have to do. So just think about it. And someday, because one of these days, you know, all these things will be coming about, and one day you might just have to be thinking about, oh, you know what, we had psychology, we talked about this stuff, or in family development. I'm sure if you've had Miss Rhodes or Miss Tegenkamp, I'm sure they've talked about the same kind of things in those classes, maybe even in health, Mr. Hine. I don't know what they cover in there, but that's part of it anyway. And from there. How much more time we got, people? I'm about done. I am done, actually.
10 minutes.
That's all I got.
That's all I got.
Get him in the hands. Yeah. Tanner.
So, one comment.
Tanner.
When
Get
you're
him in the
old
bands.
and near the end of your life, if you could look back, John McCain, after the presidential race was over and he got defeated the other night, he said, you know what, I have no qualms. He said, I have had a wonderful life. Even though he spent 5 years in a Viet Cong POW camp, he was lucky to get out.
You would know we should go party boy.
And so he's had a good life. So when you look back, if you're 75, 80 years old, and you sit on the front porch and say,
He'll know it
I've
too.
had a good time,
They'll
it's
do
all
it.
worthwhile.
No, you go party going.